Do you like to mine and craft? No, not that game. No, definitely not that one. It's Factorio. Today we're talking about why I love Factorio. I found why I love this game harder to put into words than other games I've discussed in previous videos. This is a game that really sucked me in. First playing it, I did one of those things where you play a game for a long stretch and think to yourself, boy, I should really have some dinner. I'll take a break in a few minutes. And then the next time you look over the clock, it's tomorrow. However, this wouldn't be a very good video if I just ended it here by saying, Factorio is really fun. This game has an obvious goal, and a well-designed crafting system used to reach that goal. But this game really just feels good to me. I look at a new map when I jump in, and immediately look around and try to picture a layout for my future factory. I strive to make something that pleases me, which probably isn't what others would think is the best way or just the way that they want to do something in this game. This gets me to the core of the game, which I feel is all about problem solving. You're dumped on a planet with the goal of getting off it. You do this by building a rocket and blasting off. But how will you do that? You only started with a coal-burning drill and furnace. Well, you need to mine up stuff and build all the appropriate technologies to make a spacecraft. Most other crafting games would give you some kind of table, or maybe just you make stuff by hand in your backpack. Forget that. That sounds like peasants' work. Factorio is all about making machines to build everything for you. You build yourself some conveyors, inserters, and assembling machines, and let all those things build what you need for you. From that, if you really want to get deep into this game, you'll want to focus on the optimization and the efficiency of your open-air factories. I'll say that I feel like I'm not especially good at this. I like to play the game without guides for how to organize or improve efficiency, but there's tons of information out there, because the game has its own forum, subreddit, wiki, all the kind of stuff you could want for a community. The game is pretty simple, and the depth and complications come from how you deal with the situations the world you're in has given you. How to deal with getting all your initial materials, iron, copper, coal, stone, water, uranium, and oil, to where you need them to have your factories continue to run. This can be handled using conveyors, trains, or robots, whichever you like best or fits your current predicament given their strengths and weaknesses. The world is randomly generated, but you can tweak your world settings when you start up a game, and if you know me, I love some options. You can pick how large your resource deposits are, how frequently they appear, what kind of landscapes you see, how aggressive and dangerous enemies are, and a bunch more. So, if you've played this game, you've probably noticed that objects from this section of crafting don't exist in my footage. That's because I don't really like playing with the aliens, but if you want some combat, put them in your game and you can deal with a factory while building defenses. But that's part of my point. However you want to play this game, you can play it that way. Want to fight tons of aliens? Set your world up for that. Want to use trains a lot? Make your resources far away from each other. There are lots of different ways to play. Oh, and if you feel like you've played the game to the point where you just want something more, or you're infuriated about not being able to walk through this kind of space, mods and scenarios exist. The game comes with a few scenarios where you can do things like a tower defense style game or a production race with others. You can find more on the forums too. Mods can turn this game from this to this. Mods add all sorts of things to this game, from the ability to fully customize your inserter arms, pickup, and placement positions, to complete technology, resource, and crafting overhauls. One of the nicest things about mods in this game is this, and this. Having the ability to search for and download mods within the game is so nice. This saves all kind of mess you may normally find in modding games. No messing around with files, no separate installers, nothing. It's simple and easy to use. But I didn't come here for a review on modding or particular mods because I feel like that would need to be its own video or even video series. Among the last few things I want to say is that this game is good fun by yourself. Over half my total playtime is solo play. But if you have a friend or two, multiplayer's a blast. Playing with others opens opportunities to simply double your production, or you can choose different tasks to tackle at the same time. This becomes even more helpful in modded situations. There is lots more to do with even just one more person. Setting up a multiplayer game is simple, and it's easy to join using the server browser. The soundtrack to this game is quite nice. I feel it aids in the feeling of being on an alien world and working in a dirty factory. Some of the tracks have a kinda Blade Runner vibe to them, which is something I'm always going to love. I actually rarely play this game with this music on. It's a game I usually play while watching a YouTube video or listening to podcasts or something like that. But I listened to the soundtrack a lot for this video, and now I want to listen to it more. And the real last thing I want to mention is the visuals of the game. The graphics are fine. They aren't bad, but they aren't anything too special to me either. It's nice to zoom in and see all your machines working and moving. Plus, everything is fairly easy to identify on a glance, and tech levels can be seen with different colors of buildings. The best visual aspect of this game comes from simply hitting left alt. Bam! Now you can see what's in every chest and pipe, and what is being created in every assembling machine. I find myself playing with this always on. It's just very helpful for me. I can see this game not being for everyone. But if you have any interest in resource management, optimization, organization, or automation of crafting, I think you should try it out. It never hurts to try, and nearly 30,000 people agree with me. Hey everyone, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please share it around, wherever you can. Also, like, comment, subscribe, all the YouTubey things. Because this video took a little longer than I wanted to, the next one will be out just in time for Halloween. So be prepared to be spooked. It's just not, like, spooked a lot, you know, just a little bit of spooking.